People have been talking a lot about the capability of modern cars, and they're scared of some of the technology that cars are going to have. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you want to know what my opinion is, if it matters, stay tuned. Alright guys, over the years a lot of technology has come our way on vehicles. Doesn't really matter what generation you're talking about. People are always a little scared when new things come our way. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's our natural born protective instincts or self-preservation instincts, but I mean, you have to realize people are worried about this facial recognition, and when you're looking away from the road too long, the car will yell at you now. 2026 and newer, it's a federal law to have the car help with driver distraction, because they attribute a lot of accidents. Matter of fact, 90% of accidents are because the driver was distracted. Even being drunk driving is less of a factor than distracted driving. So they're doing what they can to try to make the roads a little safer, and so people are freaking out about it. I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I don't mind the technology. I think it helps, especially if people are becoming more and more incapable of taking care of themselves. That's a separate video topic. I mean, you have to realize too, people were terrified from going from horses to cars. That newfangled technology was unreliable. A horse, strong, steady, feed it well, give it something to drink, the horse is going to be there for you every time. A car, you can't trust them. That's what people used to say. And then when they went away from hand cranks to electric starter motors, people fought that, and they were like, whoa, 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 what's this? How can I trust a little electric motor to start my car every time? I'd rather just crank it by hand. People fought that. And then they came out with an automatic transmission. Whoa, a fancy box that shifts for you? I don't trust that thing. It's not going to last. All through the generations, every time they add something new, people are panicked about it. ABS brakes, at first people were like, oh my goodness, why would I want to let this thing control my brakes? That's worked out fine. I remember when as a younger mechanic, when they got rid of throttle cables and went to electric throttle bodies and electric gas pedal, and you weren't connected, people were freaking out. I had customers go, is there a way to take that off and go to a regular cable operated throttle? You know, then came electronic ignitions and stuff too. My boss used to tell me, we need to get that electronic gizmo black magic box out of there and put a good points distributor in or something reliable. So don't be so terrified of this new technology is my point. I just got my wife an electric car, a Toyota CHR electric car, and it's absolutely fantastic, especially as little as she drives. She drives like 3,000 miles a year. So I can charge it twice a month. I can't believe they would make you blow the horn like that. Even just charging it twice a month, it's got plenty of range. We never have to worry about we just drove it on a 60-mile trip each way over the weekend. Phenomenal. Whisper quiet, lots of technology. It'll change lanes for you if you want. It has blind spot warnings. If you try to change lanes and there's a car there, it tells you. It says, whoa, there's a car there. It'll actually pull the wheel back, and you look around and you're like, there's a car there. So all this technology, nothing to be afraid of. I don't want to make this quick video just to say, don't freak out. It's going to be okay. If you don't want the technology, then you definitely got to stick with an older car. But understand that they're phasing out the older cars, they're phasing out the parts for the older cars, and pretty soon you're going to have to get a newer car. Not brand new, maybe not, but eventually, unless you're, in your 80s or 90s, eventually you're going to be needing a newer car with some of this technology in it. Just don't be so afraid of it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you'll torque the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to grow this second channel and get it up there in no time flat. Hope I see you in another video. You're awesome.